I've got my components. They were at the shop down the road. Like I've been waiting since it's Saturday now. I've been waiting since Tuesday. Said they were shipped on Tuesday. I didn't have them, and then I checked the tracking. Turns out they were delivered to the shop. I've been and I've got them. So I've got everything now. So I'm ready to start building. So just so I've already shown. I had a photo of the thonk stuff that I'll put here. I've also got transistors. What's that? And there's some 4017 ICs, a load of header pins. That I think is 4014 ICs, and a bunch of these voltage regulators. And then this, which I've not actually opened yet. Did that show my address on it? I'll do some magic editing later. I got this, which I'm going to open now. I never ordered components from this place before, so let's see what happens. This is exciting. That's a lot of paper. Oh wow, it's got every single component by the look of things. Put that over there. So it's a good job that wasn't open yet. But I have lost my helping hand down the back of the desk. I'll find that in a minute. So, how clearly are these labelled? They're labelled pretty clearly. So that I should be able to find what I need. But so I guess the first step is going to be to decide what I want to build first, and then find all the components for it. It looks like the kinds of things that I recognise though, which suggests I might have actually ordered the right stuff. There's a load of them. I don't think I ordered anything massively esoteric from this place. Oh, screwed that one up. Ah, that's annoying. They're the ones I really needed to be right. What have I done there? 3 watt. That's also annoying because that's probably the most expensive thing in the order. Like the most expensive single line on the order was those, because I needed 5k resistors, which they are. Come on, 5k, but 3 watt, which I obviously didn't pay enough attention when I was buying them, because like it looked like 5k resistors are just uncommon, and yeah, oh well, it's fine. I should be able to do what I want to do with something other than a 5k resistor. It's just that would have been ideal. So that's that. Also, while I was waiting, I didn't want to get soldering, but like all of this stuff just snaps on, and I just wanted to see what it was gonna look like. I'm gonna make some stuff now. Right, what do I want to do first? I'll do a resistor. I think we're done. So yeah, the thing I noticed earlier is that it's not actually it's probably not enough room for this size knob. I think if I had more of this smaller one, it might work with them, but I'll just put them all on for now. Right. So ground. It's that way. So I've got a power socket. Suppose it's time for the moment of truth. So here we go. Unrehearsed, untested, the very first one. So this is just a 9-volt power supply. So what I'm expecting to happen is for that LED to flash when I do this. Okay. If I turn everything down, something's happening. So, what do I need? So one of the things I bought from Funk was some of these mini jack to 1/4 inch jack cables. So I guess I just need to see if any sound comes out. I can't think of a way to do this and capture the sound while still recording, so I'm going to stop the recording and figure something out. Right, something is working. So I have not listened to it yet because I wanted to get this on video, but there's signal. So no, hang on. Let me get this right. Okay. Oops. What the hell? Right. I'm recording the audio, and this should come through my earphones as well. Hopefully it won't be ultra loud. This is loads better than the other one. Oh, it works. Oh, yeah, it seems to go kind of out of the audible range there. That's horrible. I feel all emotional. One down. So, take one ear out so I know I'm not shouting. So, like, obviously this isn't okay. I didn't think this through. That thing being there is going to make it difficult to control these. Although maybe if these knobs were smaller, that might be okay. I'm so happy. So now I need to put something else together and have it work, and then patch it into this, so that we can get my true first modular system. I'm I'm just going to play with this for another minute. This makes me think that I screwed up my prototype, because this should sound like the prototype, and it doesn't act in the same way. So on the prototype, moving this one, so this is like the clock speed, and clocking it up, it was like the frequency seemed to kind of like kind of peak up as you went up, and then as you kept going up, it'd come down again and then up. So you got these like peaks in the pitch as it went up, which is fine, and it kind of works. But this was supposed to be the same circuit, so presumably that one was wrong. Because actually, when I first designed it, like, well, man, must be a few years ago now, this is how I actually thought it should work. Because I remember thinking about this one, and this is one that I know other people have made this kind of thing, but I decided at the point where I designed it, I didn't want to look at what other people had done and just figure it out from first principles, and so I did, and that's this circuit. And this is what I imagined it would do. Awesome. Right, I'm going to build something else. What time is it? Right, I'm going to crack on.